I was going to ask, what do you mean by muscle relaxation? Like, are our muscles relaxed right now, or like?
Yeah. We to focus only in two groups of muscles. The first one is the facial muscle.
The face, okay.
And if we can smile, you can put a smile on our face a little bit. That is the check that it is
a form of relaxation.
Yeah. Or just look at yourself in the mirror.
Okay.
And smile. If you can smile, then you can relax. That is one thing. The other thing is our shoulder and upper part of the back. We can check. We can check by our feeling. We can feel the tense of the shoulder and part of the back. If we feel it tense, in relaxation, we just give order to the muscle to relax.
That's why, I mean, I don't know, you said that's why sometimes when people feel stressed, they have like a tight neck.
Right.
And their like shoulders feel very tight. Is that, you're saying this is like the thoughts causing muscle contractions?
Oh yes, of course, 100%. The stress cause the muscle contraction.
And this is because these are the muscles near your brain? Is that why they're more active?
No.
Or no?
Actually, it causes contraction of the total body muscles.
The whole body.
Some kind of stressor cause some contraction in some area particularly. For instance, if you are angry, your heart will pump faster. So the heart muscle will work in relation to angry quite close relation. Our body, we have two group of muscle. The one that we can order it, our arm, our face, our back, we can order it. We can turn our face to here and there.
Right.
Voluntary muscle, we call it. And then group it non-voluntary, like our heart, we can give any order to it. When our heart pump, we cannot do anything with it. We can just observe it. That's all.
Our stomach muscles.
When I said muscle relaxation, I mean we order the voluntary muscle to relax. And the way to do it is to sync it with our rhythm of breathing.
Okay.
For example, you can follow me.
Yeah, we'll do it together now.
You just close your eyes and take deep breath. Hold your breath a little bit, and then gently breathe out and smile a little bit, relax. Do it again. Take deep breath. Hold it. Smile, relax, breathe out gently. Third time, take deep breath. Hold it a while. Smile, relax, breathe out. We can feel, we can check ourselves after that we feel a little bit more relaxed. And we can do this type of relaxation any place, anytime, including while doing meditation.
Okay.
The third tools that I think very helpful. The first one is to put attention from thought to the breathing. The second one is to relax your muscle. The third tool is to learn to observe. Observe anything. When I said observe, I mean here and now. We cannot observe anything outside now, but to observe it here and now. And do you have a clock here so that I can know? So that I know that how long we have been talking.
Oh, okay. It's 20 minutes
okay.
on the.
So we still have
on the monitor.
We
have a lot of time. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's interesting. I think. Yeah.
Observation. We observe things only here and now. You can try. You take deep breath and try to listen to anything that make noise here and now. We listen to the humming of the air conditioner, the birds chirping outside, a little bit noise of people walking around. That is we observe through our ear. But now, more important than that, you try to observe through our mind. Sometimes you got to close your eyes, because if we open our eyes, our mind will scatter around.
Other stimuli.
And observe your own thought. That's the very important point. Observe your own thought. Where is your attention? Is it in the thought? If it in the thought, what thought is it? Just observe. As the observer, we stay outside. Like I said, aware of a thought, not thinking a thought. The nature of the thought is that if we observe it, it will quickly melt down, disappear. That is the nature of it.
So don't attach yourself to the thought that this is your thought. Is that
bring your attention out of your thought
right?
and look back to that thought.
As an observer.
You are the observer. You are not your thought.
You are not your thoughts. You are observing
The thought
your
is
thoughts.
the observed. You are the observer.
And when you can think like that, it will go away
Immediately it
much
will
quicker.
disappear very fast. Sometimes
Right.
you can see only its bump a little bit. Thought observation is very important key. There are two ways to do it. The easier way is what we call thought recall. Recall. The word recall actually in Pali is the word sati,
Sati.
recall. Thought recall, how to do it? We just look back the last second ago, what we were thinking about. That thought occurred already. We just look back inside our mind. That is thought recall. This is the easiest way to observe the thought.
Can't remember. Then what do you do?
If you look back and you can't remember what
remember.
you're thinking, what you were thinking about, that's okay.
So that's okay.
So the attention coming back to now.
Right.
You are aware now. The thought disappear. That's okay. The second way to do it a little bit more difficult. You are alert and watch out. What kind of thought will come? The next one. Suppose I snap my finger. The moment I snap my finger, you hear the snap noise. There will be no thought because your focus attention is on the
On
snap.
the noise.
But from now on, what will be the next thought?
Right.
You alert and aware. So far as you alert and aware, the thought will not arise. Right? But whenever you are off guard,
Right.
whenever you are off guard, the thought will arise. And when the thought arises, you just metaphorically, you just snatch it, catch it, and drop it. This way is very, very good way for people who have difficulties in sleep. Don't try to sleep. Just alert, awake, aware. Better still to prepare your hand like this and wait for the thought. Whenever the thought comes, just snatch it, put it down, wait for the next thought. I guarantee not more than 3 thoughts, you will fall asleep easily.
Because it's hard to think of something when you're waiting to catch it. Is that why?
Yeah, you need alertness
Right.
in this way of observing thought. You need alertness. When I say alertness, Suppose we
Like,
walk.
what's my next thought? What's my waiting to? Yeah.
The alertness. I mean, suppose you are a fisherman in winter
Mm.
and you walk on the icy stream, on the ice. You got to be very alert because some part the ice is thin. You may plump down. So you got to walk very alert.
Right.
Or suppose you are a soldier. The boss send you to do the surveillance on the enemy's line.
Mm-hmm. You
And
gotta
you
walk
hold a gun.
slowly.
Yeah, you got to be very alert because any moment enemy can pop up and shoot you. And that kind of alertness
Right.
you need. You awake, you alert, and you aware, waiting for the first thought that will come.
Mm.
The good thing is that you never know, you cannot guess what will be the first thought that will come. And it is very challenging.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It is very challenging. Sometimes I try to guess what will be the first one. I never guess it right. So to observe the thought, you have two methods. Recall, I mean, you look back and
Try to remember your last thought, or try to
and once you
catch your next
get
thought.
it, once you get it, you don't jump into there and meddling with the thought. Okay, you get it. You know what you thought about, and you drop it down. The second way is you alert, wait for the new coming thought.
Mm.
The longer you wait, the deeper you are into what we call consciousness. While you are wait and the thought doesn't come yet, you wait longer. The longer, the deeper you are into awareness or consciousness. And here, in this gap between the first thought and second thought, in this gap, you will feel peacefulness.
Mm.
When you are awake without thought, you will feel the peacefulness.
Right.
That is the nature of our consciousness or awareness. And this is the place where stressful people should learn to
be in just a state of consciousness.
Right. Being awake without thought.
But that's the problem, right? That for most people, that we know that we are like, our brains never really stop working or never stop thinking, right? It's not something like we can just turn off, I guess. It's something that like, it's there the whole day.
Yeah.
So
we train ourselves, maybe inadvertently, from our childhood. We train ourselves to allow the obsessive thought, repetitive thought to occur inside our head. Yeah. So it seems impossible to step back and observe our own thoughts and to be in awareness waiting for the thought. It seems impossible, but actually it is possible if we practice.
yeah.
If we practice. Meditation is the easiest way to practice it. And I think we have more than enough scientific evidence to support everyone to practice daily meditation.
Right.
For the benefit of stress release.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is like everything else. It requires like practice. It's not something you're just going to be able to do after one day, right? It's something you should do every day. Do you?
Yes.
And how long should, like, if I want to start doing this every day, like breathing exercises, you say 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes, like how long? The first thing in the morning?
Start from 1 minute.
Just 1 minute of breathing, focused breathing.
I have quite a few patients with some of them are businessmen, big businessmen. and they have no idea about meditation, and they are not spirituality,
Right.
not religious. And I ask them to do 1 minute a day meditation, and that changed their life.
Just 1 minute a day.
1 minute means about, say, 10 breathing.
Right.
10 breathing. Starting with follow your breath for 10 breath. And usually I will tell them to restart if they lost their count.
If they get a thought.
If you lost their count, restart one. Breathing number 1, breathing number 2. Sometimes in between they lost.
Start again.
Start again. 10 breathing. And that changed many people's life. So I would suggest start with 1 minute a day breathing or 10 breathing.
Wow,
Not
okay.
much.
That's enough.
That's more than enough to change people's life.
Right.
Probably there is no point to spend half of your life sitting meditation because our body is not designed to work that way. So I would suggest short meditation plus observing things in daily life, being here and now in daily life.
Right.
That way is more practical.
Because our mind is always looking for new stimuli, right? All the time.
Right.
It's kind of hard to.
If we sit, close eyes and shut down stimuli, when we open our eyes and go into real life, it is not the same. And we will get lost. We lost ourselves in the real life. So I would suggest just short meditation practice in each day, and try to carry on the daily living consciously.
Right.
Consciously means try to observe things moment by moment by moment.
So do you think that this stress is the main cause for chronic anxiety and depression and things like that are obviously at a rise nowadays around the world?
We since modern medicine, we depend on research which require objective measurement. So it is very difficult to quantify the relation, the causal relation between diseases and stress. But we can identify the relation, the incidental occurrence between stress and many chronic disease. Actually, we can identify relation between stress and all diseases, all
diseases,
including infectious diseases.
Wow.
People who are stressful will have higher incidence of infection, something like that. So stress is a cofactor, let's say. It's cofactor for all diseases.
All diseases.
I would say. And the other thing, you may hear the word nowadays, doctor usually say a holistic approach of health. What does that mean? Holistic approach. In the old day, we talking about the context of healthcare of body, mind, and social.
Yeah.
And the holistic approach, there are another one thing: body, mind, social, and spirituality.
Okay.
So holistic
included one new section.
Holistic approach including one new thing: spirituality.
Yeah.
And what is spirituality?
Not religion.
No, nothing to do with religion. What is spirituality? This is the thing that is not clear even in most of doctors' mind.
Right.
If you ask doctors, what is spirituality, he or she will be a little bit reluctant because they don't know what is spirituality. So I would like to make it clear here. Spirituality is life energy. Spirituality is life energy. There are 4 things connected to what we call spirituality. Number 1 is our attention. We pay attention to anything, our energy will be there in that thing. Nowadays, our attention is in our thought
All day.
automatically all day. So our energy is in the thought. If it is positive thought, that will bring us up. If it is negative thought, it will bring us down. The second thing is anything that we pay attention to it most, that thing is the thing that we like. The thing that we have passion with it.
Right.
So passion is another form of life energy. The thing that you have, you like it a lot, you have passion with it, that thing will bring you life energy. And if you have passion with something very, very much, that thing will become purpose of your life.
Yeah.
So the purpose of life is another form of your life
Right.
energy. And for most people, they're born with the belief, deep belief inside, that there is something above them, deeper than them, more powerful than them.
Another purpose.
They don't know whatever it is. They may call it God, they may call it Nirvana, they may call it Tao, or whatever.
Yeah.
And to try to be part of that is another source of life energy. Just believe in and try to be part of it. Make you
Gives your life
energetic.
Gives your life more purpose, gives you more energy.
Yeah. So spirituality is life energy.
Right.
And come to you in four forms. Your attention, your passion, your purpose of life, and your belief.
Your belief system.
You believe in anything that you believe that there is something or anything above you, deeper than you, and you try to be part of that. That is the 4 way to bring in spirituality in to improve your healthcare.
They did cover this a little bit in the Blue Zones document, right? The Japanese ikigai. This is kind of the same meaning, right? That the Japanese have.
Ikigai, the
It's
Japanese word.
Life meaning. What is your life purpose? So even when they get older, they still have something that they do. They don't just like retire. They have their group of friends circle. Some of them still doing like projects at home, things like that, gardening, whatever it might be. But they have a purpose, and I think they linked it to longevity as well, like you said. So you're saying spirituality, but what like under those 4 main pillars is now also a big part of medicine nowadays, a medical approach to health.
Yes, there are quite a few new research document the relation between having life purpose and length of life.
Living longer, living happier.
Between life purpose and length of life, between life purpose and quality of life, between life purpose and illness. So it is well documented medically that people who have life well-defined life purpose will live longer, will live happier, and will be healthier. We have a lot of medical evidence to support this idea. You mentioned the Japanese word, ikigai. It's kind of their motto. that
Yeah.
in the morning they wake up and I have a friend who is Japanese friend.
Uh-huh.
He told me that all Japanese people they wake up. The first question is, what do I wake up for?
Why
today?
do I wake up today?
Yeah, why do I wake up for today? So they have the purpose of that day. The first minute they awake.
They ask themselves this question.
The first question they ask, the first answer they answer. So the purpose of life is the first agenda of that day. I think that is a good way to make use of
Yeah.
spirituality, because life purpose is part of the spirituality.
Do people who have children live longer? Do they have more? Is there any
Yeah.
studies about this?
Oh yes,
Life purpose?
those who marry
Those who marry and have kids
and live with their spouse
Yeah.
live longer than those who are single.
Okay. There's a data for this.
And those who marry and have kids live longer than those who marry and do not have kids.
Could be life purpose.
Yeah. And there is another small study. Those elderly who somehow have to raise their grandchildren.
Raise their grandkids as well.
They live longer than
Because now-
those who don't have to raise their grandchildren.
Right. They get to spend time with their grandkids again.
And there is another new study. This is not about length of life, but about the health. Those who work beyond retirement will be healthy than those who do not work.
Those who retire. I heard that as well. That
So nowadays, in practice of family medicine, we advise retired people to do something.
to find something new.
Find
to do.
something to do, to enjoy it.
Yeah.
They may earn money or not, it doesn't matter. But
Having a purpose to do something every
that's
day.
kind of
I think it's important for everyone, all ages,
right.
not just retired.
To have
Yeah.
purpose in life.